Good morning. Happy Monday is today. I wanted to film a really quick video to go over post-crossing stats for October 2022. So this probably won't be terribly long, but it does cover the stats for my post-crossing and my two daughters who are 11 and 7 years old. I have had an account on Postcrossing for almost 10 years. My sign up date is the end of December 2012. So I've been on Postcrossing for almost 10 years. However, I have not been terribly active all those 10 years. Right now, my current total sent postcards is 18. So I haven't been terribly active. I sent a couple, I think it was like 5 postcards sent and received that December and the following January 2013. And then 2013, yes. And then I did just a couple, like 3-ish in 2020. So a long time later. And then this month on the 5th, I started again. October 5th. And I started again, and my girls both seemed interested, so I set up accounts for them as well. So I'm going to go over my statistics first, and then I will go over each of theirs. So I have my computer down here in front of me. Maybe I will shift my camera over a little bit so that it doesn't look like I'm looking so far away from the camera, but I will go over the statistics for our October. Okay, and then, so I thought I'd also show you our firsts, lasts, and favorites of each month. That way you can see some of the cards we received as well. So let me go ahead and go through mine first. In October, I sent 5 postcards to Germany. I had requested all 4 of those, I think, all at one time. And it was very late at night. It was, I think, like 1 a.m. actually. And so I thought it was incredibly funny that I clicking to receive all of those all at the same time. And yeah, that was quite funny. I haven't had that happen since, but we had 5 to Germany, 1 to the United States, and 1 to the United Kingdom. The average travel time to Germany was 13 days, as well as the US. And the average travel time to the United Kingdom was 18. In October, I received 5 postcards, all from different countries. Finland, France, Germany, Lithuania, and Netherlands. And the travel time for those was 11 to 17 days. I did have 2 of the sent postcards from October be favorited by the recipient. So I thought that was fun. Let me show you my favorite postcards from October that I received. The first one that I received in October, I think I received these on the same day, but I'll show you my favorite one. And that was this one, this little octopus. I love octopuses, and so I was very overjoyed to see that. And then my last one and favorite one, I think, was this one. The jack-o'-lantern with the bats. This one came from Lithuania, I believe, yes. And this one was from Germany. So that was my first one, and then my last / favorite one. Right now, I'm just storing all of these in a plastic 4x6 photo box. I don't know how long I'll be able to store my received postcards in one of these boxes, because not only will I have more at some point, these do not fit the, I think it's A2 or A1 size that is slightly more than 4 inches on the short side. And this is a tight 4x6. So eventually, it's like 4.2 inches by like 5.5 inches or something like that. I'm not sure. It's quite a standard postcard size. I have a load of them myself in terms of the ones for me to send out. I just haven't received ones that size, and eventually I will. So let me go ahead and show you my older daughter's post-crossing stats for October. And this was quite sad because she did not receive any postcards in October. And I actually thought that maybe there was an issue with the post office because her quickest arriving one would have arrived, let's see, it was from the US, sent on October 5th, and it took 9 days. So I don't know. I felt like she should have received one so much faster, at least just one. But she did not. And so she didn't receive any in October. And I'm still a little bit worried that we're having an issue with the post office. She has a different last name than myself and my youngest daughter. And so I was very worried that maybe the post office was not putting her postcards in the post office box for us. In November, since November, she has received one. The U.S. Postal Service informed delivery website that shows you what you're receiving in each day's mail said that she was supposed to receive 2 that day. And it showed me the backside image, like this side of it. It showed me both of them, but only one actually was there when we went to retrieve the mail. So I'm going to check today when I go, because I have to, it said I'm getting a pen pal letter today. So I'm going to go check it again today. And if it's not in there, I will ask the postal clerks. But yeah, she has finally received 2, well, sort of received 2 postcards. I'm going to have to confirm that they are delivering the mail properly for us and make sure that she is getting her postcards. But in October, her stats are 4 sent. Just in case you're not super familiar with postcrossing, it doesn't ever count as sent until it's been registered by the receiver. So she actually did send out 5 postcards, but at the end of the month, 4 were marked as registered and received. So those 4 are called sent postcards. And that one that was not registered and received is called a traveling postcard. And so it is not currently a sent postcard. So for October, she had 4 postcards sent, her first 4 postcards, 1 to the US, 1 to Germany, 1 to Finland, and 1 to Australia. And the longest travel time was 18 days, and the shortest one was 9 days. So she had 4 all to different countries, and none received. And then, let's see, post-crossing stats for October. My youngest, she had several sent. She also sent out 5, and 3 were registered. So for October, she had, I think 1 more has been registered now, but in October, 3 were registered. So she has 3 postcards sent for October and 2 received. She received several back very quickly. So she was very excited, first of all. And as the days and days and days went by, my older daughter was getting very, very worried. And this is part of the reason why we were like, what's going on? Why is it was like 3 or 4 weeks from the day that 3 weeks, I think, from the day that my older daughter's first one was registered, before she received one. No, 4 weeks. So quite a long time. It's okay. Post-crossing is not a quick hobby. But when you're 11 years old and your 7-year-old sister is sending the same amount as you and receiving more than you at a faster pace, it can be a little bit discouraging. but her reaction to seeing her first one was so delightful. However, she did not receive that one until November, so that will be on next month's Postcrossing stats. Anyway, let's get into my youngest's. She is 7. She sent 3 postcards and received 2. 2 of her postcards that were sent went to the United States and had an average travel time of 6 days. One of those actually only went across the sound. So here on the island in Northwest Washington and Whidbey Island, you go across the water onto the mainland, and there is Seattle area right there. And so one of them went directly to Seattle. And so it traveled for a little over a week, or almost a week. But her average travel time for the US was 6 days, and the travel time to Germany was 11 days. She received 2 postcards, one from the United States. That was her first one received. And that is this one. It is from, I think, Arizona, maybe? Nope, sorry, Indiana. This is from the Balloon Festival in Albuquerque, where the sender's sister lives. And this is one of those like color it in kind of postcards. My daughter chose to just hang it up on her postcard display. There's I put up a reel on Instagram of the postcard displays in their room. They're very cute. So she just decided she wanted to put it on her postcard display. So that is totally okay. Let's show you. This is the postage stamp that was on it. Just a little of the Buzz Lightyear series of postcards, of postage stamps. So this has extra postage on it, but I suspect that the sender probably saw on her profile it says this user is a minor and under the age of 13. What else do I have written on there? It's just like a quick blurb that says this user is under 13 and the account is monitored and etc. by a parent. I don't remember the exact wording now. It doesn't matter. Anyway, it does indicate on the profile that she is under 13. And so I suspect that they just decided to put a more child-friendly stamp on there. The fish postcard stamps from several years ago, I think, are very cutesy, and we like using them. But the current postcard stamps, the Barnes, probably are a little bit less fun for kids. So all of that just doesn't really matter that much. And then her second postcard was from Japan. I think this is actually her favorite postcard. That's what she said. I'm pretty sure she said this was her favorite postcard. This is quite adorable. This one traveled for 10 days, it says. And the writer has incredibly lovely handwriting. And so my daughter was really excited about that. I'll just show you really quickly the writing. Just very nice. And this stamp, it's got a Pokemon stamp. I loved that so much. Just some really great stamps used here. So this was the first one she received in October, and actually the first ever. And this was her favorite and second or last one received in October. So I will have to go hang these back up in her room. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week. A great November. Let me know your post-crossing stats in the comments. If you are a post-crosser, let me know what you would like to see in future videos. If you liked this video, please click the like button and leave me a comment. And if you want to see more videos sort of like this, I'm still finding my groove. Please subscribe. Anyway, I will see you next time. Bye.